Hello everyone, welcome to the infamous Project Veritas Wall of Shame. This is the Johnny Depp Jack Sparrow edition in honor of Johnny Depp's victory.
That's hearsay, I guess.
Suing for defamation at trial, at jury verdict, and winning. Project Veritas is a master of exposing defamation by journalists. You're about to see a little more of that happen today. This is TechCrunch. Headline, in leaked all-hands meeting, Twitter CEO fields questions about Elon Musk's takeover. TechCrunch wrongly reported we were booted from Twitter for manipulation and spam. They got it wrong. They retracted that. They've corrected that. We got to follow in Johnny Depp's footsteps and sue them for defamation. Retracto 365, cue the Retracto theme song. So in this TechCrunch article, Amanda Silberling at ASILB writes, we're banned from Twitter, but you can tweet at her. She writes, audio from Twitter's company-wide call about its drastic change from being a publicly traded company to a billionaire-owned private entity was leaked by the conservative activist group, Project Veritas on YouTube. The group, of course, has a bone to pick with Twitter, as its right-wing founder, James O'Keefe, was booted from Twitter last year for platform manipulation and spam. That's not true. The group also has a history of deceptive reporting practices, including the use of misleading video edits. That just wasn't the case. We were not banned from Twitter for platform manipulation and spam. Twitter told us we were banned for, quote, operating fake accounts. Now, we didn't even do that. We sued Twitter for defamation for telling people that we were, quote, operating fake accounts. I've never personally operated a fake Twitter account in my life, and our lawsuit speaks louder than my own words on that subject, but that's not what TechCrunch reported. TechCrunch just made something up out of whole cloth. They said we were booted from Twitter for, quote, platform manipulation and spam, and they had to retract that. Now TechCrunch reports, quote, the group's founder, James O'Keefe, was suspended from Twitter last year. They just omitted the reason. You can see the irony in their sentence, which they've now deleted, which says the group has a history of deceptive reporting practices, including the use of misleading video edits. Well, TechCrunch just did the very two things they accused me of, namely they completely doctored and edited their sentence to inaccurately report something I didn't do, and they now have a history of deceptive reporting practices. Amanda, if you can name one single edit that was more venal than what you just did, I will personally write you a check from my personal bank account for $10,000. Because what you just did is the very thing you accuse us of. Also, Amanda Silberling at TechCrunch, who is a senior writer at TechCrunch, omitted the right-wing characterization of this reporter. They said the group's founder, James O'Keefe, they omitted right-wing. They also added a little update. This article has been updated to clarify that James O'Keefe was suspended from Twitter due to its policies. Very vague there. Obviously, there's a difference between lying and sending out information that's not true versus, quote, creating fake accounts, whatever that means. Now, what's interesting about Amanda, who is a senior writer at TechCrunch, well, on their own platform, on their own website, they had previously written an article and they actually got the facts correct about why we were removed from Twitter. This is from one Devin Caldaway at TechCrunch. Twitter has banned right-wing provocateur James O'Keefe, creator of political gotcha video.
Stop talking so much.
For violating its platform manipulation and spam policy. So they previously got it right until Amanda got it wrong. See, she let her political perspective and her political agenda get in the way of fact-finding. Our lawyers have now gotten involved. Dated April 29, 2022, to Ms. Amanda Silberling via email. Dear Ms. Silberling, your above-referenced article of April 27th includes these factually incorrect statements from Project Veritas. This excerpt is defamation per se. By writing as you have, you told your readers that they should believe these words to be true as a factual matter. What is fact as a matter of law is that you have committed actionable libel by inappropriately and deliberately defaming Mr. O'Keefe and Project Veritas. You may consider this to be a formal demand for an immediate retraction as a precursor to filing litigation against you and against TechCrunch. And for those of you who don't remember, we have sued the New York Times for defamation, successfully getting past motion to dismiss. The judge said the New York Times engaged in deception and misinformation by injecting their opinion.
If a writer interjects an opinion in a news article and will seek to claim legal protections as opinion, it stands to reason that the writers should have an obligation to alert the reader that it is opinion. The articles that are the subject of this action called the video, quote, deceptive, but the dictionary definitions of, quote, disinformation and deceptive provided by defendants' counsel certainly apply to Astor's and Shu's failure to note that they injected their opinions in news articles, as they now claim.
In news articles, as the New York Times claimed they did. That was the deception, disinformation campaign. All of this is projection right out of a psychology textbook. Of course, I'm not a psychologist, I'm a journalist. And I need to tell you guys, you gotta stick to the facts because all of this could have been avoided. All of it, Amanda, could have been avoided if you just did your job. Do your job as you should. And now we are going to give you the RETRACTO treatment. People think we don't actually send these out. We actually do send them out. There's a little bandana. If you could zoom in on this and see the cute little bandana, I will sign it for you, Amanda. You probably actually like that you're getting this. Maybe you'll do this again just so that you get more of these and put them on eBay. And you'll also get a care package in the mail for what you've done. You should be grateful you're not getting more, like a defamation lawsuit from yours truly. I have to be very careful with who I sue. There's so many people to sue. We just can't stop winning at Project Veritas and getting past this motion to dismiss. Stay tuned.